Minecraft Live recently took place, giving us a peek of what's to come in the game's next content drop. While we were only shown a few of the features this update will contain, there's likely a lot that's yet to come. With the drop currently rumored to release sometime in late June, there's plenty of development time for more features to make their way into the update. The question is, what could these features be? The drop's first set of features all revolve around the addition of the Happy Ghast, a new version of the ghast we all know and love, which players can ride when equipped with a new saddle variant. The Happy Ghast allows up to 4 players on at a time and serves as a platform for the player, making it a useful tool for building large structures or structures in the sky. While building may be its prominent use, I'm sure the community will find other ways the Happy Ghast can be utilized, like using them with the mace to terrorize your friends. We were also shown the locator bar, which basically just allows players to easily track their friends' locations. So with these few features, we can infer a few potential themes for the next game drop. These themes include transportation, the Nether, the sky, and multiplayer. The Happy Ghast is a new form of transportation, so what's to keep Mojang from overhauling the game's current transportation system? We currently have the option to turn on the experimental minecart changes, which makes them far more useful and worthwhile considering the large amount of resources and effort that goes into making minecart tracks. The new system also just allows for more fun ways to utilize minecarts, so maybe we could see these minecart experiments introduced for a transportation themed update. If we're improving transportation in the sky and on the ground, maybe we could see some improvements to traversing the ocean. So many worlds have oceans that go on for ages, and a new, more efficient way to travel these oceans could make this less of a dreadful and mundane task. We've all seen mods that introduce crazy pirate ships and boats for the players to ride, and I think, honestly, a new take on this could be awesome. Imagine a new boat type that allows players to build platforms on top of it, basically having the boat serve as a center point and allowing the players to build outward, building their own functional ships. The boat could also be connected to a new steering wheel block, which would be linked by a new rare item found in Pirate Wrecks. It would basically function the same as connecting a compass to a lodestone, except you're connecting the steering wheel to the new boat platform so you can actually direct it. This would allow people to make mobile bases, pirate ships with working cannons, tugboats, etc. I know this sounds really mod-like, but I think there's a way to introduce this in a way that actually fits into vanilla. Now, maybe Mojang won't focus on overhauling transportation, and maybe we could see some more changes made to the sky, as it has now become much easier to traverse without the need for an elytra. The Happy Ghast may allow for the addition of a new biome found exclusively in the sky. This would be a smaller, rarely generating biome that could be a collection of multiple sky islands similar to the Aether mod, except it's found in the overworld rather than being its own dimension. These islands don't have to be a copy and paste of the Aether mod either. They could switch things up and maybe give these islands a purple color scheme, finally introducing a new purple wood set, or they could introduce a dark green wood set. There are a lot of different colors they could really scheme this around to give us new exciting blocks. This biome would be introduced similarly to the Pale Garden, with its main motives for visiting being its unique woods and plant lives for builds, and maybe throwing in one new item that functions uniquely, like getting the Creaking Heart. These biomes would contain a new mob, maybe something along the lines of a new slime variant, or another type of breeze that tries to blow you off the edge of the island, and upon killed, drops an item like cloud dust, which when enough have been collected, could be combined to craft a new puffy cloud item, which basically allows you to glide down from tall heights and avoid fall damage. This is actually already a feature in the Aether mod, but I think revamping this to a more vanilla style feature and making it something you have to go out and search for would make the biome very valuable for visiting. It also wouldn't overtake the Happy Ghast or the Elytra's roles, as it can only be used to glide down and can't go upward or be used with rockets. On top of a new sky biome, there's a chance for the addition of a new dungeon or a new structure found exclusively in the sky. The first thing that comes to mind to me is a new type of village that could be found in the sky, or maybe these sky islands have a small chance to spawn with a singular house on them, similar to how the witch hut spawns in swamps. This little new sky hut would have a new villager variant that offers trades unique to that biome. These could be trades for things like new building blocks, new plants, new light sources, and could be a fitting way to obtain more wind charges, as right now they're only obtainable in trial chambers. If it wasn't a new village type, we could also potentially see something along the lines of an abandoned castle tower spawning on the island with multiple floors, each containing a trial spawner, and when you reach the top of the tower, you'd be rewarded by multiple trial vaults. These trial vaults could also come with unique loot to the structure. I think a structure in the sky would be absolutely incredible, and if they decide not to fully flesh out a sky biome, a structure would provide it with plenty of content and motives for visiting. Now, taking a step away from the sky, let's take a look at the Nether, as after all, this is where the dried ghast is found. So Mojang could end up adding a few more new features into the Nether, maybe through the form of a new biome. While Minecraft's Nether is great, it still does have a limited number of biomes, and a few more definitely couldn't hurt. This would also be fitting for its scheduled summer release, as to put it bluntly, the summer and the Nether both have a common theme of being hot. The Nether biome could be another take on a Nether forest, maybe twisting the swamp into a hot wasteland, or expanding upon the Soul Valley and adding another soul-focused biome that gives off an unsettling vibe. I think they have some really good ideas with the Soul Sand Valley, and I think they could really expand upon it. Something the Nether is also currently lacking is proper caves, so maybe a new Nether biome could come in the form of a new cavern-esque Nether biome. I've also seen many people request for a cold Frostburn theme biome in the Nether, and while this wouldn't go with the theme of the hot summer, it would make a lot of sense, as there are many rumors about the lore of the game where the Nether was icy in the past. So this biome could be super icy with light blue flames to hint the Nether was once colder and frozen over, and these are the few remains of what was. There's really endless possibilities for a new Nether biome, as you don't have to follow the limitations of the overworld. Outside of the biome, I think it's likely in some way we will receive a new block set, as we do with almost every update, just expanding the tools we can use to create builds. It could be a new brick set, or a new wood type, or something completely unheard of. One brick set I would really like to see come to the game is a snow brick set. While it doesn't fit the summer theme, I think this would really fit Minecraft's core ideas and would make for some awesome builds in snowy biomes, as currently I do find that snowy biomes are some of the least inhabited biomes by players. Having some new unique blocks there could definitely make it more suitable for basing in, although it's unlikely to have a new cold biome themed block set and an update releasing during the summer. At the end of the day, we really have no idea what else could be coming in this drop. While we have a few ideas on what the central theme could be, it's still early enough for it to be something completely different than what I mentioned. There's a huge chance that nothing mentioned prior comes in this drop and something completely random is implemented. But either way, I'm excited to see what Mojang has in store for this drop, as the Happy Ghast is one of my personal favorite features revealed in years. But what do you think about these ideas? Would you want to see them make it into the game? Do you have any ideas of your own? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave them down in the comments below. Now, if you did find this video helpful or entertaining whatsoever, a like is greatly appreciated and goes a long way towards helping the channel out, as well as subscribing to ensure you never miss out on another video just like this one. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.